If you were here 5 minutes ago, no you weren't. You didn't see any of that catastrophe. I am completely professional over here. I did not accidentally turn on my live screen and then just proceed to stare at the screen for 3 minutes. No, not at all. But hello everyone, welcome to GutPunchRP. We are a tabletop role-playing, gaming, streaming, charity channel. Come back in February where we are picking our next quarter charity. There we go. I don't know why I was stuck on the D word. Hey Ace Girl, happy Monday! Oh, that's such a cute emote! Oh, happy kitty. We are back. Actually, I really come back before February, please. We've got shows going on. I'm back on Friday for more Dragon Age, and next week we got Laurelwind back on Mondays, and we have Darkness Rising back on Fridays, so come get your D&D and your Dragon fix. Until then, we have a temporarily Dragon fix in the very lovely Dragon Age. Well-beloved. An old game, but very well beloved. I'm gonna apologize because I've done like no prep works whatsoever, so hopefully not as a fumble as last stream when we tried to do the DLC and just utterly failed, but ended up finishing up Act 2 and having a blast with that. I think we're gonna start Act 2, track down all of our crew members, see what they've been up to, see what quests we get, and then maybe go ahead and finally get back to that DLC since we should finally be able to start that stuff. Yeah, so we are at the Viscount Keep. Let's go! Let me just make sure the volumes are okay. I've been messing with stuff. Not sure if I like it yet. Let me know if the game's not coming in loud enough. It's kind of hard to tell until people start talking. Hey, Policino! You're coming out of your age and you've been doing just fine. That is gonna be stuck in my head all stream now. Thank you for that. At least it's a good song. Love it. Alright, so we just finished up talking to the Viscount. Actually, while we're here, I think he says some stuff if we poke him, so let's just check this really quick.
Is there a faction in this city that likes their neighbors? You wouldn't know it from my list of complaints.
Okay, yeah, he's coming through. Alright, so we have just started Act 2. We made it through the deep roads, and we made it back home after being betrayed by Varric's brother. But we all survived and made it back in time to see Carver leaving home because he decided to join the Templars. Because he is not an ass of a brother. So we are going to go check in with, oh, more doors. Where all these doors go to? Okay. Oh, this is Seneschal Braun. Hey, buddy.
Well, you have certainly risen through the rank. Good for you.
I don't think he's being sincere. What do you guys think? I don't think he likes us. It may be because we totally stole that chest the last time we were here in Act 1. I've noticed he has upgraded the locks, so we may need to go level up Isabela and bring her back. Hey guys, have you learned new dialogue?
And the Evitz marauders escape. Again. We sent for reinforcements. Andraste knows we've tried.
Evitz marauders. I feel like that's referencing something. Possibly another group of people we've pissed off. Here's Seamus, the Viscount's son. I think he's got some dialogue that gives some personality points. So we're gonna just conveniently ignore him for now. We don't see him, just casually look the other way. Hey buddies, just gonna walk on through here, don't mind us.
Don't touch anything. I've arranged all of the papers alphabetically.
That's not the best system, and we haven't been in here yet. We're totally gonna snoop. This is kind of the, I'm gonna call it the throne room. Technically, Kirkwall doesn't have a king or queen. They have the Viscount. It's not really blood-based. But I don't know what to call it, because dude's got a big old throne. He even has his tankard right there. He even has a little red carpet, which leads to a bigger red carpet. So yeah, we're calling this the throne room. Is there really nothing for us to... No hidden lore? No chest box? No loot for us to steal? You guys are breaking my heart. This is the most barren throne room ever. Terrible seating, too.
I have 14 different reports to rewrite by the end of the day. Please, I need some quiet.
We're just gonna sneak on past him. And let's go find our girl Aveline. She should be over here.
Fine day, Sarah.
And a fine day to you as well. She should be in here. Aveline!
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
You had to know cleaning up this mess would be difficult.
It's not the challenge, it's the unending part. And really, I blame you. You poured money into a pot that was already full. Everything has shifted. Good job validating the fears of every anti-Ferelden and Kirkwall.
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
I feel like every conversation with Seneschal Bran ends in an argument. Hey, little fuzz, thanks for all the dabby punchies.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
She loves it.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me.
Hello, No Fame Pod! Thank you for the raid! And the subscription! Hey! Hey, Captain Grayson. We are getting our dragon fix by playing some Dragon Age. So thanks for joining in. We just started Act 2, and we have to refine all of our party members. Because they've been busy too. Hello, Retson! Welcome, welcome! I hope you like some Dragon Age, some Kirkwall fun. Can you say anything else?
Nothing going on, Hawke. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Alrighty. We're all running around by our lonesome because you have to recruit everyone after every act. Because apparently your party member have lives. You know, they've been busy in the past year, 3 years. Okay, I think we're gonna romance Isabela on this one because I've never done the Isabela romance. And it's really cute how Isabela and Bethany flirt in Act 1 when Bethany is one of your followers. So I think that's what we've landed on. Plus, she's my lockpick girl. I love my rogue. I gotta bring her everywhere. Because look at this disgrace. I have a locked chest right here, and I can't do anything about it.
Not going to happen.
Disgrace. Hey. We'll take that. Thank you.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Thank you. Chess, simple. It was a lie. It was not simple. It was very hard. Granted, the only lockpicking skills this character has is to set it on fire. Which would open it eventually.
I've been waiting all day.
Just not have anything in it. Oh, Oh, can we already? Yay, we can grab people. We don't have to go talk to them to get them. I was getting lonely. Let's grab our girls. Back to the lock chests.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
And I think in Act 2 is when you can... I know you can flirt with some of the characters, but we didn't have any flirt options for Isabela in Act 1. Isabel, my love.
You happy now?
Yes, thank you. Haha. Alright, that one. We already opened.
Fine day, Sarah.
Was there one in the kitchen? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think her lockpicking is high enough for that complex one in Seneschal Braun's office, but we're gonna go give it a shot.
Fine day, Sarah.
Just because I like annoying him. Run back up the stairs, get our steps in.
Good day, Sarah.
They're all so polite now that we have some title in the city. Hey, look at that. Hey, Braun. We didn't just rob you. Not at all. Hey, Dr. Psychowl. We are back with the Ages of Dragons, Act 2.
Good day, Sarah.
AKA the kissing stage, because you can actually finally start the romance art. Oh, we already created people. Hey, Kyola. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Bartran.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
It's a problem.
I was called to the keep on important business, Bodon.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived. There's a gentleman waiting at the mansion. He insists on seeing you. He says his name is Dougal. Your mother thought it wise, I tell you, Messiah.
I paid Dougal years ago. Why would he be back now?
He wouldn't tell me, I'm afraid. He refused to come back another day, even after I told him repeatedly that I didn't know when you would return. He doesn't really seem like the most reputable sort, I'm afraid, even for a dwarf.
Whatever gave that impression, Bartran? It's just like a loan shark. I'm sure he's perfectly fine on the up and up.
You left him alone in the mansion with Mother.
My boy Sandal is with her. But, you make a good point. I'll run back right away. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
Little Fuzz, thank you for all the gifted subs. And Dr. Cycle, that's the best news ever. I got dibs on naming like half of them. Go that
I
way.
didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bodon.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the Deep Roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your business. Don't forget about your guest. Your mother claims he was eyeing the silverware.
Uh-oh. Okay, that is, the consequences to us not raising enough funds in the first act. Oh.
Even if they are just statues.
I completely missed that. Sorry, Meryl. I was totally paying attention to you.
You're incredibly talented, Meryl. I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
That means new act means new conversations with all the party members. Alright, but yeah, since we didn't raise enough funds and we had to borrow money from the loan shark, technically we already paid him back, like what we owed and then his fee on top of, so I am sure there's a perfectly legitimate reason a loan shark has come to our house and, you know, isn't harassing our mother at all. Let's go, yeah, let's go ahead and head home. And we'll deal with that, and then we'll continue on with...
You should do something about your locks. They're remarkably easy to pick.
How would Isabela know that? A lone land shark. I'm thinking like a Katy Perry, like the left shark. Really gets into it. I'm not a fan of the outfit. I wish we could just wear our regular gear.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Okay, did anyone else ever watch NCIS? I'm convinced this is a, like, that was a joke at Gibbs. Because the running joke in that one, NCIS, is like a Navy cop show, except the main character is this old man who lives by himself, and so whenever he's not at work solving crimes, he's building a boat in his basement. Like, no power tools, he's building a wooden boat with his hands and like other wooden tools in his basement. And the running joke is, how is he going to get the boat out of the basement? Because it's not going back up the stairs, it's a big boat. I don't remember if we did this one or not.
It seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can.
That's actually a pretty good theory, no fame pod.
Hawke. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
A tornado ripping the upper portion of the house and then the oncoming flood would make perfect conditions to get that boat out of the basement.
Why, hello again. Lovely home you have here. And may I say your mother makes for delightful company?
Hey, welcome back, Palatino. We are just checking in our house, and our mother has been visited by the loan sharks that we have totally already paid back. I don't know why they are back here. I'm sure it's a perfectly legitimate reason.
He hasn't been bothering you, has he?
I'll be less bothered when he leaves.
My apologies, Sarah. Your daughter and I simply have a bit of business to conclude.
I'll leave you two alone then. Be careful.
Darling woman. A shame that she spends so much time here alone.
She fills her days making poisons and cake. Tell me you didn't try the cake.
Good thing I just had the tea then. Allow me to get right to the point. I know all this came from Deep Road's treasure. I know you repaid me, but I think I deserve a larger share of your fortune. Fair's fair, right?
That doesn't seem fair. You just said I've repaid you.
Isn't this a conversation we should have had, say, 3 years ago?
What can I say? Things have gone poorly for me and I'm a bitter man. Give me another, 100 sovereigns.
Do I even have 100?
If you don't, I'll make things unpleasant. Simple enough, no?
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's see. I think people would like to know just what happened to Bartrand, wouldn't they? I know he betrayed you, but nobody else does. Your partner disappears, and you end up rich.
There hasn't been a single question asked about that.
Yet. Questions could be asked. About you, about your red-headed friend in the city guard, about your sudden riches. Help me out, and my friends in the Carta will make sure the evidence I have never sees the light of day.
There's no evidence. There couldn't be.
Does it have to be real? I think it just has to raise enough questions. How badly do you want the eyes of the Templars upon you? Not very, I'll wager.
Oh, that's just playing dirty.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, we already did this.
Well,
Shit.
let's see. I think people would like to know
We're just
just
gonna hit
what
the escape
happened.
button.
I know he betrayed you, but nobody else does. Your partner disappears, and you end up rich.
This is just setting us up for failure. I'm pretty sure we left the Deep Roads with like 10 gold in our pocket because we spent everything beforehand so we could take the loan shark. Are we not meant to like go home until after we've raised some more money?
I don't have that kind of coin on me right now.
Ah, yes. I've heard that line before, I think. Have it your way, Hawke. We'll be seeing each other again, I'm sure.
That sounds like a threat. Let's explore a bit in here.
Sorry, I was expecting treasure, not spiders. Get well soon, love Isabela. Why do I let her drag me into these things? Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion. Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy.
It is creepy. Okay, let's finish up the side room.
Fenris's reading has improved. I should pick out a new book for him to work on.
Okay, so this is what we were missing in the house last time. Because if I click on this, it'll start the DLC. And here's the other one with the, this is the Felicia Day DLC. Oh gosh, it's many things to click.
Is that Isabela? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Do we want to take wagers for what Isabela carved into the stairwell?
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Oh yeah, policy note, Felicia Day does throw daggers. Okay, click, click, click.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal.
Okay, I can totally imagine him doing that. Poor boy.
I should get some curtains. I wonder where Varric is today. Telling stories about my exploits to anyone who will listen, most likely.
Yeah, a couple of these you click on, they have several.
I see this crest hanging somewhere in the Viscount's keep.
Yeah, it's repeated a lot. Copy pasta all over this game.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
No, the Bari belongs on the bed. Look at how big it is.
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Ew.
Isabela seemed disappointed that you didn't find anything worth gossiping about. Snoop.
Oh, you did both the DLCs, Policino? I did do them a couple years ago. I don't think Mark of the Assassin hadn't come out yet the first time I played it and was on the Xbox. Same thing with Legacy. I didn't get those until I moved to streaming, or not streaming the game, playing on the PC. Ooh. Oh, finery. That's what we're wearing. I thought we were getting other loot.
So much has happened since we got here. I'm glad I've got it all written down.
Why would you write it down? Varric's writing it, and he's a better writer. You think you did. It was long ago. You were living in North London, and your friend Gemma let you borrow the game. She was a huge fan of it. And you think a huge fan of the pet dog. Hey, pet dog is the best character in this game. They're the true MVP. I think this is just a lore dump. I don't think we do anything with the Black Fox. Just skimming this really quick. This game has a lot of lore that a lot of it they don't really do much with. Oh boy, okay. Night Terrors. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fenris would long since be sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come by my home in the Alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you have shown Fenris in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariani. So we'll accept that one. Last of his line. Hawke, I do not know if you remember me, but you helped me deal with the Carta a few years ago. Given the generally disreputable, there we go, we got it, characters in Kirkwall, I had all but given up hope, and I swore I would reward you properly. Take these coins and the enclosed package. My men and I are preparing to leave Rivian before King Balin's assassins catch up with us again. If the stone favors us, we'll find Kalsharak and safety soon. If the Howramounts survive this dire time, your name and deeds will be recorded in the memories. With respect, Renville Haramount. That was that dwarf we saved on the docks because his cousin became the king of the dwarf. No, wait. His cousin made a bid to be king of the dwarves and lost. And so the guy who actually became king started just clearing out that entire family. And so he hightailed it out of there and went to the surface. And so he's now, I think Kalsharak, okay, anyone who knows the lore better than me, that's the dwarven city that's like disconnected because it was connected by the deep roads, but since the deep roads have been overtaken with the darkspawn, like for centuries nobody's been able to reach Kalsharak. So it's like one dwarven city, a bunch of human countries, and then another dwarven city. And so they don't really go back and forth since dwarves never leave the ground unless they permanently leave. Flemeth is the best. It's seriously, that vocal performance is so good. And the fact that it's Captain Janeway, yes. I love her. I actually, her armor in Dragon Age 2 has been on my want to build list for forever. I don't know if I'll ever get around to it. I know I bought a wig and did like some very brief mock-ups on the armor, but that one's really cool. Dwarves never leave the ground and nobody tosses a dwarf. One of those is a lie. We at least know one person tosses the dwarf. A note from Fenris. To Hawke, it's been years and the Circle has yet to find a way to help me. I've seen the ways the Templars look at me. I know they want me to undergo the rite of tranquility. If something doesn't change soon, they will force it upon me. I try to keep myself under control, but it's difficult. The nightmares are coming more frequently. They seem so real. I can't help thinking that the Dalish would have had an answer for this. Fenris. Well, so much for trying to send him to the circle to see if they could help him there. Shit. Feeling inadequate. Flag flying at half-mast. Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essence of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. I can't believe we are getting spam mail in this day and age, in this day of dragons. 52, no fame pod. If your sword is drawn for more than 4 hours, speak to an apothecary. Accurate Policina. Oh. Try explaining that to the mage healers. Alright, from Elrin. Bethany Hawke. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat and speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear. In your debt, Elrin. Okay, this one was the man who tried to get us to recapture the escaped prisoner. We come to find out it's his son, and his son has been murdering little elf girls. And so we killed him back because no. And he had kidnapped a girl and taken her into the tunnels. Okay. Everyone just sent all these messages at once, or Hawke has just been ignoring her mail. A message from Price. Sarah, I'm glad to hear that Fenris took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both maids now, and I have proven myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. Lady Lamb. He's been granted 2 lady lambs. I've heard you made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hope for your continued success. Thank you again. Transcribed by the lady of the house for Price. Okay, Price was, we took that job for Fenris. She wanted us to get her, a package went missing, and it was because the Carta, which was the rival gang, attacked her carrier, but we sent this, since it was like a boy with little sisters, we let them run away with the package and told Fenris that the package was lost. We lied and sent the boy and his sisters onto a better life. A strangely official-looking letter, I swear, if this is porn. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Akem Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago, I served the office of the Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness, Prince Corbane Vale, the true heir to the throne. And with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty reward. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Akem Falk. I don't know, guys, this seems legitimate. I think this could make me the Princess of Starkhaven. We need to go open a bank account. That's a new quest. We gotta go. And get the 100 sovereigns to put it in the bank account so we can send this back. A strange letter from Lothering. Hawke, heard you lot got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there? Big ones? Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove him off. Maker. Dark days ahead. Mark my words, a man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Okay, Old Barlin I don't think we ever met him. I think you could buy traps from him, or he was looking for traps in the first game for Lothering, as you were trying to escape from the town and before the town got overtaken. So I think this is a throwback to this, but it's definitely a throwback to the first letter we got in Act 1, because Carver did the dirty with Peaches behind Old Borland's shed, so... Alright, a message from Lothering. Oh god, lots of letters. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Bethany. Still here! Such a dear girl. I remember her helping me weed. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most of this country, but Lothering is gone for good. We hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend, Miriam. Okay, I think this is just general lore about what's going on back home and to keep you updated. Especially since there are a few like companions who are like, why don't you go back home? Why are you staying here? Well, there is no home. Lothering's gone. And the land's been poisoned. Leaping into an exciting video game development call. Please don't make any loud or scary noises. I will do my best. Dear Bethany, how are you? I hope you and Mother are doing well. Things are good here. I found my place among the Templars. It's nice to have purpose, to be part of something bigger than myself. And you. Hey. And alright, I'll stop being a pain in the ass. It's not a perfect job, though. I don't really like what we do to mages, but do we have a choice? It keeps everyone safe, and it's better than the alternative. Many mages understand that we're trying to help, even if our methods could use some improvement. Unfortunately, there are extreme elements within the Order. Some argue for a permanent solution and have ideas I hope never take root. Make me glad Bethany never had to live in a place like this. I'm still here! I'm not the sister that died! I'll wrap this up. Duty calls. Send my love to Mother. Your brother, Carver. Look at that! He sent us a letter! Okay. So much reading. Alright, I think okay, that's order the potions, order the runes, order grenades and poisons. Let's check this out and then talk to our dog.
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
Don't hide your evidence here, Anders. What the hell?
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. I do hope you've been upfront with me about really owning it. I don't want to be at the mercy of that wretched Dougal. It's nice to be here, though. To feel like an Amel again.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look, too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. I visited Carver with the Templars, and he's so proud of his new knighthood. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
That's the last thing you should be doing.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Is that all? You got more?
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
I don't know what you mean. They're perfectly normal. Puppy!
I like the doggy.
Looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp. If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantment!
Just so.
Hey, Shadow Killian. And yeah, the Mabari is the true MVP, the best companion. Really upsetting. They don't let you have that, have the Mabari in Inquisition. It's truly a huge design flaw. Don't know how it got out of production without it.
I can make it for you.
It's like the one thing I'm really worried about for the next one, because I really feel like it's going to be mostly taking place in Tevinter. And it's the Fereldans who are the big dog people, so it's like, like I know there's the lore where Mabari originally came from Tevinter, and they brought them down to Ferelden, but then supposedly the Mabari liked the Fereldans better, and so they stayed there. So hopefully there'll be a little nod and we pick up a Mabari. You know, maybe it'll be cats, yeah.
Oh, that dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Okay, we just found some lore from the Thetis calendar. We'll just collect that and put it away. Let's grab our all-girl party. Okay, what do we got? We have Blackpowder Courtesy, we have Prime Suspect, Night Terrors, and I don't think... Nope. So let's go back to Hightown. We'll go visit Fenris, say hi to him. I think we can pick up the Sebastian quest, but I think you actually have to, like...
I've never heard of a Dalish who's been there. I don't imagine your people travel between islands much. Not really, no. I wouldn't start waterproofing your wagons then. I don't think Lemarin is ready for the Dalish. What do you mean? Would we upset the people there? It's not the kind of place where one turns down a tumble. Even refuse a fortune teller and they'd run your lot out of town.
Oh, well, thank you for the lurk, Shadow Killian. Yeah, don't ignore your work too much. But yeah, if you pop back in, it'll be great to see you. But otherwise, thank you for the lurk, and good luck with all your work. Alright, I think we can pick up Repentance, which is the quest to get Sebastian as a party member. But it's like a full-fledged quest, and so I don't know if we're going to do that tonight. Maybe we'll do that, either do that or we'll start Legacy. Bounty Hunter, on behalf of Knight Commander Meredith, offers gold bounty for death or capture of several notorious apostates who have escaped the gallows. Follow the example of Sarah Hawke, who valiantly apprehended many Starkhaven apostates in years past, thereby making the realm safer. Okay, I don't like you using me as an example. That's awkward. Okay, I've never turned in the mages back to the gallows. I usually try and help them escape, so that's new. I don't think I like that. Elves at Large. A villainous deed was committed last night. Elven blood mages assaulted a wing of the gallows to break out their brethren. The Templars repelled the assault and prevented the blood mages from liberating Fenris, but it is now feared that the culprits have escaped the city. A generous bounty is offered for their capture. Time is of the essence. We'll take that one. Sketchy on the details. Unwanted competition helps no one. A bunch of foreign assassins are roaming the streets looking for some fool mage. Can't have these people killing without contracts. It's chaos. Get rid of these fools before they bring the guard down on us all. This just feels like we're gonna forget about these quests and then wander into these people and have a big old brawl in the streets. Which, nothing wrong with that. Oh, and if you haven't been back here yet, because I don't think we really explored it last time, but Fenris moves into Daenerys's abandoned mansion, which we totally had that huge slaughterfest in the first act. If you don't have the mod, the dead bodies will stay here because he does not clean up and get rid of them. I had to put the mod in to clean his damn house. Hey, Fenris, buddy.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport.
Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You start over. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
That's the joy of friends right there. Their problems are your problems, whether they want to admit it or not. Let's keep running with all. Who do we have left? Like everyone. We really haven't. Okay, let's go check out Varric. That's not ominous at all. Let's, you know what we're gonna do? Let's level up. I think she's getting close to the point where I can just start dumping her points into magic. Okay, that one is fun. I think we should probably upgrade what we already have first, though. Okay, Telekinetic Burst is the really nice one. Okay, does more force mean they get burst away further, or... I mean, or the damage is more? Because I don't necessarily care about the damage. We just want them to shoot from our immediate area. Because it's usually used to, have them leave us alone. Okay, I think that's right. Always important to upgrade your current abilities. Oh wait, which one of these is? Which one's lockpicking? Okay, we at least want to get her to 30. I know she already opened the complex one. Let's give her some points. Let's just bump her con a little bit. Ooh. This is pretty cool, because depending on whether or not you friend someone or you do the rivalry, once you've unlocked certain segments, they actually get different abilities then. So for Isabela, if she's your friend, her not only does it increase her attack speed by 5%, it'll also increase my attack speed by 5% when she's in the party with me. But if you choose to be rivals with her, that increases her dodge chance by 10%. Which is actually kind of interesting when you think about that. If you're doing a rival friendship with her, she's still looking out for herself and doesn't completely 100% trust you because her dodging is still top notch. I don't know, I just think that shit's fun. Okay, I really want that move. So let's just go ahead and unlock both of these for now. Although we could get her sea legs. We'll do this. If I have to respec her later, I will. And just a little bit for... I'm trying to get her con to at least 20, and then I think we can ignore it after that. Okay, we filled out the entire Tempestry. Actually, hold on. I think I got notes from Meryl. I never know how to build Meryl because I usually don't take her in the party. Okay, grab horror. We're just then going to save really quick. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do over the Viscount because we're in Act 2. We shouldn't need the start of Act 2. We haven't really done anything super crazy. Alright.
Well, look who's here.
Dougal.
That was quick.
It turns out we'll need to do this the hard way, Hawke. I'll get the money you owe me if I have to tear your mansion apart brick by brick.
So you thought an ambush would get you what you want?
I considered going after your mother, but I prefer the direct approach. Boys, let's make this quick. I want to be in that mansion within the hour.
Well, he's quick. You gotta give him credit for that. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna retreat a little bit and let Aveline take the heat. Okay, Fist of the Maker. Where's Duke? Oh, there he is. Oh, come on, Aveline. You're supposed to hold them. Oh, it's really nice. It looks like between me and Meryl, we caught most of the... Did he disappear? Wait. Okay. Yep, he did. Yeah, this game, if you're fighting a rogue, definitely put your back to a wall because their backstabs are really nasty. But they can't quite get it off if, okay, leave my dog alone. So rude. Yeah, they can't pull off a backstab, and also then kind of sucks too that you yourself can't get the backstab either. But usually computer AI aren't that smart. Usually. At least they're not programmed to be that smart.
One less to worry about.
Nope. Nice try, Dougal. You could have taken the 100 gold and walked away. Man, you could have even just waited for me to maybe like earn some money. What do I even have? He tried to get 100 gold out of me and I'm sitting on 37. That's just terrible business choices there. Okay, so we didn't get them a lot in Act 1, but in Act 2 and 3 they start increasing these ambush So as you're trying to go like from map to map, you'll run into an ambush. And usually there's like either a story aspect going along or just, you know, people want to kill you. And so this is the Kirkwall map. I think it's pretty much exclusively this map. I don't think they have another one. So if we're in Lowtown or we're trying to get to Lowtown, this will be the map where we get attacked on. Which is fun because it has this really cool kiting tunnel, which totally recommend if you are any sort of ranged fighter, whether you prefer bow and arrow or you are mage. Taunt those suckers and then haul ass. Okay, where were we going? We were gonna go find Varric. Okay, buddy.
The Canary must like it here to stay so long.
From what I've seen, the Canary don't like anything.
That can't be true. They must like some things. Sunshine, butterflies, rainbows.
If I spot a canary admiring butterflies, Meryl, you'll be the first person I tell.
Hey, buddy.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawke. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Oh, okay. What do we think Bethany Hawke would say? I don't think she'd be interested in politics, especially since she's very much so keep her head down. Although she may be interested in buying a business. Bethany always was the one who really wanted to get into the house and reclaim the family name. So she may want a title. Otherwise, taking care of my family. Hey, good night, No Fame Pod. Thanks for the raid and thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. And your game's on Friday, right? So anyone in the chat who doesn't already know, go check out No Fame Pod. They have a really cool cyberpunk game starting on Friday. It looks super interesting. So that's where I'll be. So instead of Dragon Age, go harass No Fame Pod. Watch the show. But good night. I mean, I'd hate to be boring, but I really think she'd say taking care of the family. What do you think? We think, okay, selfish Bethany, I think, would want the title. Practical Bethany would say take care of family. Any... Alright, Little Fuzz, we got a vote in. Bethany Hawke would want a title.
I'd make a good noble, don't you think?
I wouldn't wish that on you, my friend. Nobility is just another word for a lot of rich people trying to kill you. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Oh, we could never leave Varric.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawke. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Oh, he is not wrong on that. We have so much of the city to get in trouble with. I think we could just talk to Isabela. Yes! Haha!
Isabela, you look well. Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
That seems dismissive. We don't want to dismiss her. Okay, and that's... We're not going to tell her to give it up. She clearly wants it. Okay, wait. Humorous wins.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
We got the flirt.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress? when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Oh my. Hey, but that got us 25 points, heck yeah! And I think that means we've officially started the, Isabela romance, yeah? Oh shit, that was quick!
You always win at cards.
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The hanged man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
Oh, we're just gonna jump right in. Let's go!
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor.
Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
The truth is out there.
I think that was flirting? Is there another one?
I once
Okay.
knew a sailor like you. We lost him in a hurricane. Very sad.
Isabela said the next time we came here, she would teach me to do something called body shots.
Oh, Meryl.
I don't get here as often as I should, even as captain.
Hey, I know you. You're that person.
You've been
Got it in one.
for hours. Get another drink or get out.
Sir Roderick, you look like you start a quest. So we're gonna hold off on you.
Barrick told me you found a pair of magical pantaloons in the deep roads. They glow when darkspawn near.
So,
Okay, that would have made The Lord of the Rings infinitely better if Frodo had found a glowing pair of pantaloons.
I'm doing a little writing.
Alright, let's go check all these doors. Find all the random loot. Eep, that's the door. That's just lore on the Chantry. Ooh, Isabela! Isabela!
You're such a
Thank you!
Slave driver.
Need a little special something for that special someone.
It's just even better that he's talking about poisons. Alright, let's get rid of all of our junk. Because we actually haven't sold off our loot since the Deep Roads. And we can just go ahead and get rid of all of these. Yeah, we'll keep the finery. We'll drop that in. We will drop that in the chest when we get back to the house. Oh, let's see if he's got a quest or not. I don't remember if he does.
Don't
Nope.
ingest the merchandise.
It's not recommended.
You sell poisons. Why would I? That seems like a terrible decision. To Meryl's house we go. That's an awkward pose.
Have you heard from your brother? Is he happy? With the Templars, I mean.
Why trouble yourself over him?
I know how hard it is to give up everything and live among strangers. I worry about him. And not just for his sake.
This is just further evidence that Meryl and Carver could potentially date if, you know, he got to stay in the party for all 3 acts. Alright. Does Carver seem to be fine, or he's not into happiness? We'll go with the nice sister thing. He seems to be fine.
Our mother visits him constantly. She says he's doing well.
I'm glad. Maybe it's not what you would have wanted, but it's good he's found his path. I know he was angry when he left, but this wasn't your fault. One day he'll understand you were trying to protect him.
Alright, I can't help the snark.
I can see it now. The apostate and the Templar running from opposite ends of the gallows to embrace each other.
Oh, that would be darling. But how would you arrange to be on opposite sides of the gallows? Things will be all right. Somehow.
Alright, new favorite line in this. I'm forever going to quote, "How will you arrange to be on opposite ends of the gallows?" Oh, Meryl! What the fuck? What you got over here, Meryl?
By the dread wolf!
Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Lies.
Have you ever been out in the open ocean in a storm? It's the best feeling in the world.
Point the way, Hawke.
We're just snooping in Meryl's house, making sure there's nothing we can't steal. I don't think we can steal from our friends, so kind of moot point. Okay. I believe the last one is Anders. I think we've talked to everyone else, right? We did our 2 warriors, we did our 2 rogues, and we did Meryl. Yep, that leaves Anders. And then after that, it just leaves recruiting Sebastian. So either we can do the Sebastian quest, or we can start Legacy, because we are not taking Sebastian on Legacy. Oh man, we're gonna have to like refind everything, because everything resets in between the acts. We're just gonna head straight to go see him. We'll snoop another day.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for grabs.
That name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. I'm wondering if it's a quest we deal with later. Wait, was Javaris the dwarf that tried to get us to do the favor for the Arishok to try and get the Blackpowder recipe? See, Anders has some shit that we can do. History of Kirkwall. Okay, he's got some boring shit that we can do. I thought I got a mod that gives him a little kitten, but it hasn't showed up yet. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna have to look into see why that one's not working. Alright, Anders. What's up, buddy? How you been?
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I want to know about you seems like such an awkward segue. I mean, the man's showing concern. But it took them long enough. It's just so snarky. I guess we'll keep with going being nice. Eh?
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place.
Should have gone with the snark. He's treating us with the snark.
The midnight raids on Mage's families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Oh man, she's really high on the flirting for this. I know we're trying to get rival points, but I really don't think she'd say that.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
I feel like an ass, but I think Bethany would call him out that he is technically an abomination, right? Alright, we're going for the rival points. I think this is going to get us some rival points, so... I mean, we're probably going to end up looking like an ass, but let's go!
You may split hairs over what sort of spirit lives in you, but it seems more demonic every day.
Justice is no demon. He is an ideal that men have striven to reach and never managed. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirkwall will have to choose a side.
Didn't feel great, but we got those negative points. I kind of don't want to start like okay, Legacy is going to be several playthroughs, I think, because it is long. Longer than the Deep Roads. And the Deep Roads took us a couple hours. Maybe we'll go do... Let's go recruit Sebastian. Okay. I think Varric has some funny lines in it. You know, we're gonna hem and haw over this, and we're gonna automatically have Sebastian in the party anyway. Okay, yeah, let's not hem and haw over this. Let's just grab Aveline, and what the hell, we'll grab Anders for now. And let's go pick up Sebastian, accepts the quest. And let's go
afraid I got the blight. Wish I had.
No, that you don't want the blade though. I know this seems bad, but that'd been worse.
What are we gonna do now? Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you.
Here you've got a nice little setup in Hightown. Sounds pretty sweet.
So, I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
We're not pals.
We're not? What about that time we painted each other's toenails?
Do you want something?
Love, life, and liberty. What more does a man need?
You're in a jolly mood.
Well, when you're here, I know you're not leading men into Darktown to arrest me.
Damn, Anders. Oh, and we got another enigma over here. After pursuing another dead end, we were attacked by Maleficarum. I fear V will not make it. The fences must have tipped them off. Are they cultists trying to protect the answer? Are they after it themselves, or was it a random attack? The mages of Kirkwall have a more troubled history than the other circles. A greater percentage of them do not survive the harrowing, and a greater percentage turn to blood magic, almost double that of Starkhaven or Ostwick. Is there a secret fraternity delving into Tevinter's secrets of the city? Either way, we must be more careful lest we become the band of one, or none. Hidden under a cobblestone with mysterious markings and signed the band of three. There are, like, a lot of hints in this game. You gotta go digging. Who's talking? No. You have to go digging in, like, the codexes or the letters and the notes. It's not something they kind of outright say a lot. But this being an old Tevinter city that was a slave city, so a lot of death, a lot of suffering, just pretty awful place and a lot of horrible deaths. You get that haunted aspect, and because of the all the badness, the demons are attracted there. But then they also hint to some other reasons why there's so much blood magic use in the city, which is actually going to lead into Legacy. Because that it gives more proof, and actually the repentance quest too. A lot of the downloadable content like really starts hitting. This is why Kirkwall's so fucked up compared to all the other cities. This is why you keep finding so much more blood magic, so much more demons. Even in comparison to Inquisition, like the number of blood mages and demons that you find in this one city is absurd. All right, we're gonna just get right to the Chantry. We're not gonna go running through Hightown. Although I'm sure there's like shops and stuff we need to pick up. We will do our anal talk to everyone after the DLC.
Don't you, Sister Kalinda?
It would be, I'm sure. But do you think it's wise to plan for a wedding when there isn't even a groom yet?
Details. I'll have you know my daughter has had a suitor come by the house twice now.
We're here to serve the makeup, sir. What are you?
You're glaring, Anders. Is there a reason, or is it one of your moods?
Your term as captain hasn't been particularly mage-friendly.
I've only turned a handful over to the Templars.
Every despot starts somewhere.
And yet I allow an abomination to whine at me. Credit where it's due.
Maybe it wasn't the best decision to have them both come along. We're just gonna check the church really quick.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Oh, God, they started a conversation, but we're too far away to hear.
Maker blessed us minds and a conscience. He does not approve when we
I think they're fighting.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you wronged.
That's it. We spurned up here for that. Come on.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawke? We were just talking about you.
Saying good things, I hope.
Hawke asked diplomatically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawke muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf. If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johane Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money, power. It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Oh shit, that was a lot easier to recruit him than I thought. I thought we were gonna have to do the whole quest. Well... I haven't 100% decided if I want to be rivals or friends with Sebastian yet. Although I think us being a mage is going to be easier to get the rival point. I'm not certain, so maybe we'll put that one off. Yeah, let's just keep this party for a quick second.
I cannot fault Sebastian for wanting to know why an old ally would turn against his parents. But I fear he's too impetuous. He may do something he regrets. Please, go with him, try to restrain him. If the Harrimans are guilty, they will receive justice from the Viscount. Sebastian need not take their punishment into his own hands.
Well, shit. As I feel these are just... This isn't following up to what she just said. This is her generic dialogue stuff. Which I actually think gives reputation to different characters? I don't know.
What is the Chantry's stance on the Kunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Kunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
You knew my grandparents?
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
Go, Mom. Bethany's religious. Ugh. She said, give me your blessing.
I'd always welcome your benediction.
Andraste, guide your steps in this difficult time.
Alright, let's get that guy. You know, what do we want to do? Okay, demands. Okay, we still haven't talked to the Arishok. Uh-huh. Oh man, we already gotta go talk to Fenris? Huh. We can go start Night Terrors. Or we could do one of these side quests. Man, so many blood mages. Search Kirkwall for assassins hunting a mage. Alright, now let's stick with repentance. Let's finish this. No, we then have to make the decision of whether or not we're friends or rivals with Sebastian. I would say, okay, we might as well do rivals, I think, because it's really easy to get rival points with him. I think. Alright, no, back burner. I gotta read that one. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let's go do this Fenris one really quick. And we'll explore this place too really quick.
I'm desperately trying to stay away. But the giggling, and the perfume, and those revealing dresses.
Just stay away from the brothel, man! Oh, that's a cool ceiling. Ooh. Oh no, we don't have Isabela, god damn it! I got so excited there.
I'm desperately trying to stay away.
I think that was the guy we saw praying in the first act. I don't think it's working for him. Ooh, evil tomb. Let's look this up really quick. This may be a Meryl thing. Once again, if you play any sort of Dragon Age game, highly recommend the Dragon Age wiki. I think it's dragonage.fandom.com. Super incredibly helpful. Oh, yep, we need Meryl. Okay, no touchy the book yet. Let's go grab Isabela and Meryl. We'll take care of the chest and that tomb while we're up here. Ah, damn.
We're here to serve the Mage.
Let's go to Fenris's estate. Talk to Fenris. Then grab Isabela. And then grab Meryl. Man, Fenris, you even moving a couch? You got so many friends, we could help you move furniture in. That loot is just standing really weird. Alright. What you got?
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
I thought you avoided talking about this.
Not on special occasions.
I'd like that.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt... I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
Couldn't you have found other fog warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Daenerys then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
I have to wonder why you stayed with Daenerys as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
How well did you know these fog warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Perhaps you're right.
To you, Hawke, a finer mage I have never met.
I'm the only mage that you'll tolerate. You try and kill everyone else. Can't believe we didn't get any friendship points for that, though.
Yes, my friend?
He called us a friend! Hold on, let's go. Let's check something really quick. Fenris, Isabela, Meryl. Character. Now, okay, I was kind of hoping we were close to 100%. That's why we didn't get friendship points, because I thought we got some. Maybe not. We picked the wrong answer somewhere. It's fine. We don't need the friendship points. We're gonna fill out this tree. Alright. Let's go check out an evil tomb. Back to the church.
We're here to serve the Maker, sir. What are you here for?
To serve the Maker? Pay no mind to us.
Why do you even like me? I must seem so dull. What brought this on? Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
We're going on a treasure chest hunt. If we can remember where it was.
You happy now?
Yes, I'm extremely happy. Thank you. Stop going to the brothel, dude. If you can't resist it, don't go. Alright, you found one of Tarone's books. The pages are filled with secrets of blood magic. You feel a stirring of power as you look upon it. Tarone, I believe, was the, when the wife was missing and we couldn't find her. All we found was the finger. No, back up, wrong quest. When the Templar recruit went missing and we found out a bunch of the Templar recruits were going to the brothel and were getting seduced, they say by blood magic, but you know they just got seduced and then got sent off to Darktown to where another blood mage was putting demons into them, I believe, because that's the first Templar recruit that we found turned into a demon after Colin smacked them too hard. And we saved the one Templar from being having a demon put into him as well. I think that was Tarone. Tarone was either the blood mage in the Darktown that turned into a desire demon and summoned all the other demons, or it was the blood mage working at the brothel sending all of the Templar recruits to her. But regardless, we found their book. And we're gonna go ahead. This is Bethany. Bethany would destroy the book. She'd want nothing to do with it. That's why we don't do anything with the book. Look at that. Shit. And me without my puppy up. Oh, there's more than one. Shit. Shit. Oh, I don't think they're affected by force. Oh no, and it's a desire demon. And we didn't bring Aveline. Okay. We're just, when in doubt, set everything on fire. I think he's coming for me. So we're just gonna do that. And they're doing pretty well over in that corner. I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but we're still only on hard mode? We're gonna get completely slaughtered now that I've said that. Okay. That is why you don't mess with Blood Mage's books, Meryl. Don't mind us, all you religious folk. We weren't totally killing demons and desire demons up at stairs. Not at all. Oh my gosh, we went all the way to Fenris's house and there's a gather your party right here. This must be new since we can actually add Sebastian to our party now. Well, shit. That's good to know now. Alright, let's... I mean, Night Terrors is amusing. Seems awfully early to do that, but we certainly could. Okay, I also see what the demands of the coon is. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. We need to go speak to the Arishok. So we want Fenris. We'll take Varric because Varric's gonna want to tell everyone about it. We're not gonna take another mage because the Kuhn don't really like mages. Kind of treat him like shit. Isabela's just gonna run off, which leaves Aveline and Sebastian. We'll take Aveline. She's a little bit more of official presence. And when in doubt, she's our tank. We like having her around. Man, we gotta go around and explore everything again. Maybe that's something we could do. If, depending how long this one takes, maybe we'll do that.
The alienage is dirty, crowded, and full of awful elven diseases. Ugh.
Rude. Ma'am, you're at the docks. Are you well aware of what's around you? You're not exactly working in a better condition.
You are Hawke. A patrol went missing along the wounded coast. You have fought Kunari before and triumphed. Arvarad, no less. So tell me, did you kill them?
Oops.
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You'd just attack me.
I seek an answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Karatam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe you. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Oh, we got another one. No idea what that one was about, though. Let's go check out this
Enter if you must.
Your dude invited me, buddy. Okay, but we're totally gonna snoop before we go talk to the big boss guy. Once a rogue, always a rogue. Oh, another Enigma of Kirkwall. A master mason made a comment that set my mind afire. She said that of all the cities she's worked in, Kirkwall was the most difficult, and that the city is almost literally a maze. Recollecting my first years in Kirkwall, I have to agree. Getting lost was a commonplace. The city was a sprawling mess. The mason showed me a plan of the city, and my heart skipped a beat. There were patterns in the intersections, back alleys, and boulevards. Some magisters believe in the power of symbols or shapes. In the oldest parts of the city, one can make out the outlines of glyphs in the very streets. What manner of magic is this? Underneath a cobblestone with curious markings and signed the Band of Three. I think this leads to, like, you just keep finding these enigmas, and I think you unlock either like a mini dungeon crawl, or it just spawns a random boss fight. Questing in Dragon Age 2 is a little bit wonky. It's part of that developer like short timing problem.
Hawke.
Buddy!
Messer?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Kunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawke. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock. You will want to hunt him.
Sounds like the recovery should be worth something to me.
1,000 lives. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawke. You will want to hunt him.
took Javaris long enough to come up with this. Are you sure it was him?
Others have asked for the Gatlock, but only he chose to delude himself beyond no. Is 3 years so long to a hateful fool? I have no way of understanding such weakness. His crime seems obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
So, how dangerous does this fake mixture become?
It is not a threat to Kunari. For your kind, it is as dangerous as those who breathe it.
Convenient.
Can you elaborate?
The gas kills, but first it turns allies against their own in blind rage. So, the greater the skill of those sent against us, the more dangerous they become to their own people.
Hard to control at the best of times.
It is no longer our problem.
You made your hate for this city clear 3 years ago. Why give me this warning?
I don't call anyone in Kirkwall an ally or even a good rival. But you have shown competence. The day comes when the Qun will demand an accounting. Until then, I will show respect to the most promising among you.
That's ominous.
So you just leave the decoy laying around?
We did not make it easy. 3 Kunari died defending it, enough to impart a sense of worth. If the real formula were at risk, the Qun would demand that we protect it to the last of us.
It took Javaris long enough to come up with
I already
this.
said that one. Shit.
Are you sure?
Others have His
skip.
crime seems
Okay.
obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
Varric, where is he?
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rook some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt, as of the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawke. I do not hope you die.
Okay, we did see that we did find a person in Darktown who was selling his goods. Because remember, I was trying to remember why Javaris sounds familiar. Well, that's the dwarf he was just talking about. Let's just... Just quick scanning this quest to see who we want to take. Da, da, da. I'm kind of tempted to do the all-girl party again, but I kind of want to take Varric. So do we drop... Okay, we want to keep Avelina's tank. So do we drop Isabela or Meryl? Well, Varric's range, so maybe we'll drop Meryl. And let's take him. let's try that. We'll see if we regret this or not. We want to bump your dexterity, give you a little bit more stamina. Bianca's all filled out perfect. I think we then want to get him to... I think we want to unlock these just so we can get the harmony. While in any of the power, precision, or speed modes, the rogue gains an additional bonus from the other two. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna suck. It's gonna take like 4 points for us to get there, but I'll give him a really cool sustain mode. It's really good for archers. Actually, let's just make sure his tactics are up, because I don't think... Nope, he doesn't even have his targets. Self... I just want you to turn on your sustain mode. Hold on. Does anyone else have the sustain mode turned on? We'll figure it out later. I love how her staff is just a giant blade at the end. Okay, I think...
Come to me and I'll take you to places you've never been.
Isabela, are you talking to Bianca?
I think she deserves to feel a woman's touch on her trigger, don't you?
Bianca responds to my touch. She'd never give it up for you.
That's what they always say, and I always prove them wrong.
Stop it. You're confusing her. And me.
Isabela would totally win Bianca over.
Your verses, Kirkwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for grabs.
Nope, this is where we need to be.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
There's no way this Javaris stole from the Canary. That's hard. I've heard.
Sounds like Isabela has some insider info there. What you know, Isabela? Isabela! Isabela! What you know? Alright, he fled the city. Follow him using the tunnels that lead from Darktown to Smuggler's Cut. Okay, so we're in Darktown. Now we need to find the tunnels. It could be any of these random holes.
Kunari don't never get sick. Maybe give him a turn in the keep.
Hey, here it is. Okay, we're just gonna save really quick. Oh, so, I don't know if you guys see my new shirt, but it just came in and it seemed very Hawke appropriate. It says, burn towns, get money. And if you play Mage Hawke, that is extremely appropriate. I don't know what we aggroed, so we're just gonna keep on... Oh. Can we snipe him? Oh, nope, Isabella's making a run for it. Oh boy. Okay, let's set them up for her. I guess I probably really should have left them where they were. I meant to throw them on the ground, not push them everywhere. Ow, now they've come for me!
How about you? Get back! There! Let's finish this!
Okay, that was a really good frozen spell. But holy cow. Come on. I just wish to click you. Oh, shoot! Where'd all of those guys come from? That one. Oh, we just got the one guy. There's an assassin down there, so let's go ahead and freeze him. Oh. I don't think I got him.
So much blood! Now you fall!
Can't tell if this guy's hitting me or hitting my dog. It's rude. Oh, shoot! So rude. Come on. Click, click. Oh, come on. It's not letting me click this guy. Probably because of the stairs. Oh, that was convenient. Thanks, Isabela. So I think we found the right spot. Okay, so the gal who told us where to go was Coterie. These guys are, Carta, which the Carta are the, like, I think we went over this, like, 2 streams ago. Somebody in chat gave me the details. It's like the Dwarven rogue gang. I don't know if we're going in the right direction or not. These places split like crazy. Spiders, oh no! And my force spell did nothing. Shit. You hear her laughing in glee? It's a rogue who's having fun. You are now working out this stream, so please provide appropriate motivational timing and music. Battle music is very helpful music. I will do my best, Policino. We are hunting the runaway dwarf Jarvis, who has skipped town after apparently trying to steal from the Kunari their recipe for how to make their explosives that he tried to get in the first act and failed. But they pulled the switcheroo, and he does not have the recipe for the explosives. It's instead a very poisonous gas that's going to kill a lot of people. So we are trying to find him and stop him. Through these caves filled with assassins, because
right behind you, Hawke.
That's how we do. These tunnels and caves are supposedly they're the tunnels from in Darktown, and will take you out to the various caves along the coast. So they're used for all of the different gangs, people who are smuggling anything in and out, and for mages who are trying to escape or get in and out of the gallows and then return without the Templars knowing. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, I'm notoriously bad at pronunciation. I'm going to botch your name and pronounce it a different way. every single time. That's kind of my forte. There is no consistency whatsoever for how I pronounce things. One of these days I will stumble into the correct way, but until then I am very sorry. Oh, they're going! They're gonna sprint for it, guys! It's such a long way down there, they don't see us yet! You were gonna... Oh, they can't get through the door. Okay, so... Okay, so is it Policino or Policino? Like cappuccino or... you also, it's just an internet name and not a big deal if it's pronounced differently. That's kind of my vibe too. I used to game a lot. Okay, Policino. Okay, I will not remember that, but I will do my best. Yeah, like all of my old gaming names always had some variation of Lola and something else attached to it, and how so many people would butcher it and do LOLA, so I played as like Lola Rain for some games, and so it'd be LOLA Rain. I was like, you know, this is too hilarious not to correct. You guys keep doing that. Oh, man. Okay, there's no one behind us at least. Oh, I was hoping to get Alfred. It's okay. Oh, there was someone behind us, but Varric's got it. Go, Varric. Okay, we're just gonna... Waiting for an AoE to pop up. I don't think it's gonna pop up in time. Ooh, we do want to try and freeze that assassin in place before he disappears again. Another great trick is if your assassins start disappearing, try and throw an AoE in the nearest spot that they were. Damage does break their invisibility. Alright, so that guy disappeared, so can I... Come on, clicky! Clicky, clicky! And I'm gonna go put my back to a wall. Oh, okay. You went after Aveline. Good job, tank. Alright, just gonna backtrack just slightly to make sure we didn't miss anything on the way down. I don't think we did. Okay. Since the party was sprinting towards battle, like any good D&D party. Ooh, it's a chest. This is why we bring Isabela. Thank you. Map makes it look like there's some sort of small nook over here, but I think the way's... Oh, nope, the way's not blocked. But there is nothing. Sadness. That would have been a great place to hide something, because I almost walked right by it until I looked at the mini-map. Same thing with that guy. And that guy. Okay, nope, we're leaving now. There's nothing here. That's a lonely little archer. You lost, dude? Did he just not spawn with his buddies? Oh, nope, he was just a little bit further ahead than his buddies. There we go. Get out of the way. Guys, where you at? Come on, I could use some help. Alright, so this move may screw us over, but Aveline's got a sustain mode right now that she kind of just like takes a stand and then doesn't move, and it increases her defense really high. Except the problem is, if someone, let's say me, is getting attacked, then she won't come and help me because she's not moving. She's keeping her defense up. Alright, we need to come back to this spot because it's... not sure the way out of here. We just want to make sure we cover all the ground. So we don't want to miss anything. Oh no, it's a dude! It's an assassin shit!
If we kill them, we get next.
That's the greatest truth in life. Okay, I accidentally... Okay, there they're back. I accidentally just hid all of my key bindings and it was panicking for just a second. Alright, we're gonna keep the loot as a marker. Is this the way we came? I think this is the way we came. Yep, because that chest right there. Okay. Oh, I hate these maps. So easy to get turned around. Okay, we need to go up to leave. So we're gonna loot everything. And also just explore all these nooks and crannies. Because we're finding patterns, we're finding resources. All things we need to find if we want to get all the achievements. Got a box over here. Ooh, what's that down there? A deep mushroom. There we go. Another resource. And a very claustrophobic tunnel. Alright, let's get out of these caves. I think we found everything. Oh, hey, Angel Wolfstein. Welcome to the stream. I do have some mods going. I don't think I have one that's specifically for appearance, though. But I do have a list of all of my mods listed, and the streams go up on YouTube. So in the comments, I have a list of all the mods. So otherwise, yeah, it's like same here. Like the quality looks better and like looks more detailed. It may be the switch from playing from Xbox to playing on a computer, but I also did do this on this computer last time I played, so I'm guessing it's one of the mods I uploaded. They kind of grouped just slightly better. Why'd they have to be... Why are you being so good at tactics? What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna help my buddy. Alright, good job, Eric. puppy. Oh, they are clearing house down there. Look at them go. Oh, shit. Bye-bye. Scatter! We're gonna take out this 2 range over there while we can, because they're not going anywhere since they're archers. Okay. Isabela! Health potion girl! Eric! I can get all 3 of you guys. There we go. I mean, I guess it's fair for the assassins to also take a health potion. Especially since Isabela and Derek both took theirs. Hey, Jervis. Buddy.
Calm yourself, Javaris. You're not dead yet.
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What?
The Canary powder. It's not what you think. It's poison.
Wait. You're tracking for the Canary. Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
It certainly wasn't hard to frame you.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Canary powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
If you're innocent, you could plead your case to the Arishok.
I don't think that'd work.
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives wants me dead. Part 2, the Canary may think I'm a thief and also want me dead. Either option seemed promising? Didn't think so. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Welcome. I will let him go.
Better luck wherever you're bound, Javaris. The farther, the better.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
You know, if you want some pants to go with those boots, a lot of these chests around here have torn trousers for no reason whatsoever.
What a mess of mud and blood. No resale value at all.
Alright, let's loot! We killed them, so we get their stuff.
Hire cheap guards, Hawke kills them. Hire good guards, Hawke.
Alright, one more. See if he's got anything else.
Upside. I don't have to pay them.
I mean, at least he's an optimist. Alright, that's how we leave. Okay, let's just check out this map really quick. Oop, we got some rubble. Torn trousers, let's go! Oh, onyx fragment. And a cave that goes to nowhere. Okay, I believe... Okay, before we go this way, actually... Let's save. We haven't done that in a little bit. Hey, Rec. Welcome to the show. We have started flirting with Isabela. The Arishok has put us on a quest to retrieve, well, not really retrieve. He let a poison get out. So we're trying to stop the poison.
You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, there's... I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here. He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
Let's hope this elf didn't try to make enough powder to sell.
Didn't sound like a merchant to me. Let's go.
Oh. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Okay, maybe we should have brought Anders. This is a damage over time thing. Although I think once we start sealing the barrels, it'll clear the area for us. So there's the barrels. There's a steel latch though. Okay.
Stop this mist. Find the sword.
Scrap that. Just looting some stuff while we can. Oh no, it's a trap! It's a trap! Okay, this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to take these guys down. But we can't be on the ground for too long. I think it was clear on these stairs. So let's clear some of these guys out. Okay, these guys are close. Oh, it's kind of still misty up here too. What the hell? Okay. Go, go, pup. Luckily, they don't seem to be doing too much damage. These just seem to be regular mercenaries. Varric, buddy, don't stay down there for too long. You are squishy. Okay, I'm glad we didn't take Meryl at least. I'm wondering if her stone arm. Ah! Where'd you come from? Alright, you know what? We're gonna. Which one are you? This one is slams them into the ground. Yep, that's the one we want. Go help out them. Oh, my range on that must suck. Okay. Okay. Oh, Isabela, don't go running that way. Okay. Top up at least. Varric, you get up here with me. Aveline still seems to be doing okay. But we're just gonna rain so much fire on this place. I'm wondering. Oh no. Okay, no, I think we're still. Okay, this is the part of the fight. Do the waves stop? Or do we have to now, like, unlock the things? Alright, everyone. On me, on me, on me, on me! That's good. Okay.
The poison got the thieves. I'll take comfort in his certainty that this is over.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh no, we are not safe here. Really? long has it been since you played Dragon Age 2? Oh boy, it's been at least a year, maybe 2, I want to say. And then prior to that was, for several years before that, because I think, yeah, because last time was the first time I did it on the computer, but previous to that, I did it on, like, Xbox, like, 360, I want to say. I'm almost positive it was 360. It was forever ago. Yeah, because it was not Xbox One, because I did get Inquisition for Xbox One, but I've always played Inquisition, other than a very short stint, like a 30-hour playthrough, I've always done Inquisition on the computer. I'm trying to remember if I played it during the pandemic or not, if I wrapped it up right before the pandemic started. I want to say I finished it before. Alright, can I save? Okay, yay, we can save here, which... this is gonna bite us in the bud if we want to change parties later, but I'm feeling pretty good with Abilene, Varric, and Isabela. Alright, we're just gonna run back into the fray. Can we...
Should do the trick.
Okay, maybe we didn't need the steel latch, or maybe we just need one steel latch. Dragon Age 2 was your first Dragon Age game you played, so it has a special place in your heart. You know, honestly, same. It wasn't my first game, but I actually saw the trailer for Dragon Age 2 and fell in love, because that was the quickest way to my heart for any video game whatsoever. It's how they got me for World of Warcraft, for Assassin's Creed. So I saw the trailer for Dragon Age 2, but it wasn't out yet. So I went out and got Origins, played Origins all the way through, and by the time I was done with that, Dragon Age 2 had come out. And I loved Dragon Age 2 so much. It was just so cool. I loved the entire concept of Hawke, especially coming in off of... Oh, I need another latch. Okay, no, so I'm not shutting these barrels. Shit! Okay, so we're just running around willy-nilly. Okay. Latches, where are you? Ah! What the fuck, lady? Where'd you even come from? Okay, you guys work on her. I'm gonna see if I can find another latch. Here we go. Come here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Clicky. Oh my gosh.
Lead the way.
There we go. You saw this in Mass Effect 2 at Costco for like 15 bucks. You got both games and loved them to death. That's a hell of a deal. So have you, did you start playing recently? Or within the last couple years? Whew, okay. Oh, and now we spawn. Okay. So we need to find another steel latch, close a barrel, and then when we close the barrel, we get another wave. We're figuring this out. No touchy. You are in my bubble, sir. No gusta. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm out of the poison range. I'm not on the floor. I'm not on the lava. You played Mass Effect 3 before Mass Effect 2. This was maybe 8 years ago. So same time when Mass Effect 3 came out. Yeah, that timeline seems to line up. I don't know, this is just one of those games that I love coming back to. It like never really gets old. Kind of find new things every time, which is crazy, because at heart it seems like a very basic game. But I guess playing Origins and Inquisition gives you a little bit more knowledge into the game and helps you find more lore, more like tags. Oh shit, dude, where'd you go? I think you're in that area. Yes! Found him. Is this one? Yep, I want to slam you into the ground. Oh, didn't work. I wonder if he's immune. Did the poison start ticking up more? It's just a number, Wreck. Don't think about it too hard. Every time I, like, realize when Dragon Age 2 came out, because it is a very definitive, that's when I started playing Dragon Age, was just very shortly before Dragon Age 2 coming out. It's like, no!
The Arishok was right.
Say it isn't so.
You need to know about this.
Okay. Okay, so these... We are killing people, and they have the steel locks. This makes sense, because... Okay, and I can't pick it up. Come on. There we go. Come on, click, click. There we go. Okay. We are gonna run around and loot everything first, though. Just because I'm not 100% certain these bodies are gonna be here at the end. And I want to save the city and all, but I'd also like to get paid. Yeah, I think, I can't remember if Dragon Age was, like, late high school or college for me. Like, I want to say it was late high school. I'd have to look at timelines. And I also kind of don't want to look at timelines, though. Okay. We're getting the farthest one out. I'm sorry, oh slow tiger. I don't mean to have you crumbling into dust over there. We're just all geriatric gamers, okay? We're just... It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a number. Shit, why am I dropping? Why am I dropping so quick? Seek the high ground! Oh, I see. I'm probably a target for stuff. Oh no, doggy! I don't mean to dismiss you! Don't go away! Shit, I dismissed These damn kids getting on your lawn, old slow tiger. Man, Isabela just tanking that commander over there by herself. What the hell he hit me with? Alright, who has the steel latch? Alright, this guard had the potent moonshine, so they were partying. There we go. Angel Wolfenstein, you were early high school when you played these gems. So yeah, ballpark where I was. Rec, you were talking to someone about the PSP modding community only to realize you were involved when they were in elementary school. Oh no! Oh no. I'm trying to remember what my... Okay, I think this turns off. I had an age-related blunder, and I'm trying to remember what it was, where it was like that realization of this game was before you were born. Or you were in elementary school and never would have played this game. We do stand an elf with a big old sword.
Easy. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
Is that Sarah Hawke? You have enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
Hey. I don't know you yet.
You
stole the gadlock. What, to sell? Justify yourself.
Canary take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Canary Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it.
Whew.
But this is all wrong.
Which of my people put you up to the theft?
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
I really wish they were a little bit clearer on the political... Because there's a lot of quests with these different groups trying to, like, either instigate the Kunari or make the Kunari seem like bad guys. And it never seems quite clear. Maybe it's just, I mean, it could have been, too, that I didn't really read quests the first couple times I did this. It feels like it took me a couple playthroughs to realize that's what they were going for. Mass Effect 1 dropped the year before you graduated high school, Rick. Angel Wolfenstein, you were 8 years old when it drops. Oh, poor Wreck, the pain. Yeah. Little Fuzz, we're burning towns. We're burning towns, we're getting money. Only slightly, though, because we do need this town to stay up. We do live here. Oh, come on, buddy. Get closer. I want to drop a fireball. Okay, the poison seems to have slowed down. Ah, okay, now there's the more guards. Okay, we're gonna let Aveline... Oh, yeah, we're gonna let Aveline take those guys, because I'm gonna help these guys with the fanatics. Oh, that's not good. Come on. There we go. We're just trying to keep these guys off of their feet. So that's probably not gonna work for the boss. But we're gonna try. No. A whole lot of fire. Let's go! Okay. We got the boss down at least. Now we just gotta clean up the little guys. Back down the stairs. Thank you, Isabela. Actually, while they're clearing house, we're just gonna make sure we can loot. I just want to get the boss guy at least. It doesn't happen often, but every so often it will take you from the fight or right when you're done and will take you to the next cutscene. And it's very frustrating. Rex, you thinking you're close in age with the table. Hey, the table's a wide range. It's a very wide range table. You're still close in range to some of the table. No one in the table is close to everybody. Angel Wolfenstein, you really want to play all of Dragon Age now, but you have too many games already started. That's yeah, it's so tempted once you see someone else playing, and it's really hard just to play one. Like I started up with 2, and ever since I started, I'm like, but what if I started Origins and did just a whole new playthrough? You guys would never see me again. I would stop showing up for Dungeons and Dragons. I'd be like, I'll see you guys next year. Oh, the Barbari went away. Come back, puppy. Barrett, where are you? You need to get to high ground. Okay, get up there. All of them are sufficiently attacking the melee. New playthrough, same choices, 100%. I am challenging myself a little bit on this one because we tried to get Carver to 100% friendship. We didn't quite get there, but we got really close. We'll still take him through the legacy downloadable content and get him pretty damn close, but you can't get 100% unless you do some specific choices in a very specific order, and we botched it. We are also doing some choices I've never done before, which is siding with the Templar, because we're trying to do an even split so we can get both the endings. And so what we're going to do is you'll get the 2 choices for the mages, and then 2 choices for the Templars, and then we'll save right before the end of Act 2, and then that way we have a playthrough that we can come back to. And after we finish Act 3, which is luckily the shortest of the 3 acts, and get the mage ending, and then reload and get the Templar ending. Because I haven't never gotten the Templar achievement before. I've gotten the Templar ending before, but I botched how many, I didn't get enough credits to make them happy. So it was a very hollow ending, to say. It is true, you gotta prepare for, Dad, somehow, Dragon Age Dreadwolf. I do want to get, Inquisition through one more time before, Dreadwolf. I don't know if it's gonna happen, because there are a few other things I'd like to play. I'm super tempted to do a Final Fantasy X2 playthrough, because I think it'll be hilarious, and I love that game. You tried completing the tapestry, but you did the math, and you'd have to play Dragon Age Inquisition at least 8 times. Holy shit snacks. I've only done Inquisition once, so that's mind-boggling. 8 times? Was that like every romance, every ending kind of thing? Or is that importing all the different choices? Okay, I think we got everything. I'm just gonna do one more sweep. We don't want to forget something. And all this ambient background coughing is throwing me off because it sounds like somebody's... It's just enough of like sounding like someone's trying to talk that you're trying to figure out what they're saying. Oh, we got one more body to loot over there. So let's just make sure there's nothing up here. We'll go get that body and then scurry out of this poison pit. It's like just enough that it sounds like they're talking and that you kind of turn your attention to figure out what they're saying, but you can't figure out what they're saying. Like, this is madness. Okay, yes, all the choices from Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 are unlocked, but you have to unlock everything for Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh, they locked the doors behind us? Thanks, buds. Oh, I can't get again. Okay. That's the downside. Sometimes if you start the conversation behind them, especially location, so this one we're kind of in a hallway outside, you can't hear them. So you have to like make sure you're in front of them, facing them. Very frustrating. Okay, I believe now we need to take this to the Arishok, perhaps? Oh shit, you've done Inquisition 4 times? Is that 4 different endings, or is that 4 of the same endings? Because I would be continuously tempted to do the same one, although my first playthrough I romanced Cullen, and I do want to do a take a male, play a male character and romance Dorian. I really want that storyline. I just can't decide, like, I think I want to do Mage, but then I can't decide if I want to be Elf, Human, or Kunari for that. But then I also just really want to play a dwarf. Okay, you got 3 different endings, and then 1 for a different romance. Okay, cool. Okay, who do I want to take? It looks like Meryl's got a snarky remark. So we'll take Fenris, just because Fenris is always smart to take to go see the Arishok. Meryl's got something to say for this dialogue. And I like taking Varric everywhere where, like, for the big story stuff, because he's recounting this tale. Like, honestly, he should just be a permanent party member, because he has to tell all this shit to Cassandra anyway. Hey, buddy.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Best bouncer ever. Oh, you missed most of the dragons on your first run. Oh, that's one of the best fights, though. Although I do feel really bad about fighting the dragons in Inquisition.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamech, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet.
But your feet didn't do anything wrong, did they?
I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
Oh, I gotta double check the... One sec. Okay, just making sure for the worthy rival there's not anything with this quest that we need to do. It does not look like it. So many things you gotta keep track of in this. Let's try that.
That weak elf made a good effort at using your own weapon against you.
We have but one weapon, the certainty of the Qun. It cannot be used against us.
Well, of course not. Certainty's not pointy enough to make a good weapon.
And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamech. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
That's an Oxman ready to charge. The Viscount should know.
We're just gonna turn around and take our exit. You made a build that would let you solo the dragons on the grizzly settings on. Holy shit, that's kind of awesome. Which one is the grizzly settings again? Is that where it increased the difficulty? I had the, I know I played with, I like the scaling mode, whatever that trophy was, where it kind of ignored all the levels. If your level went above the level it was supposed to be, it then scaled to you. I enjoyed that one. And I think there was one other one that I was playing with, I was having fun with. But yeah, I do want to play again and try some of the more difficult ones. I know there's like one where like you can't get any negative party member like for up until a certain point in the game. That sounds absurd and seems kind of fun to try and do it. Okay, increases the difficulty and gives enemies random buffs. I don't know if I did that one. I think mine was specifically scaling. I could be wrong though, it's been a bit. I don't think it matters who I take to go see the Viscount. Alright, so we definitely want Aveline, we'll take Varric. Come on, Sebastian. We haven't taken you anywhere yet. This is the official looking party. You look like the members who look like they've been in jail the least, probably. Usually giving them armor, a barrier, or both. Okay. Let me look up Seamus really quick. See if...
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
No, probably helps if I spell his name right. Okay, I don't think it gives any rep anything yet, so we'll just chat. Hey, buddy.
Seamus, wasn't it? The Viscount's boy?
You're here rather often, Sirrah Hawke. A good influence, I think. You started something, helping me as you did. I still accept no blame for defending Kunari, and I don't miss the kinship of the people who oppose what I believe.
The Arishok asked for me. I think they're a headache, but so are many people.
Then you've already treated them with more grace than most. Mere existence should not be an offense, no matter how they challenge the Chantry. Not when some of their ideas are so... compelling. Another time, when things are better.
I wonder if actually warring with the Kunari would cause as much damage as this disaster.
Redeemed.
Nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Kunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Kunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting
Man.
Kunari, but it will cost.
Just no break. Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. We've kind of dipped our toes into the main quest of Act 2. We've gotten all of our buddies back. We've gotten Sebastian and have promptly ignored him. We have not spoken to him whatsoever since recruiting him. Just now realizing that. So yeah, I'm going to figure out whether or not we are going to do a rival or a friendship Sebastian playthrough. Most likely start Legacy next time. I don't know, maybe we'll do a little bit more of Act 2 and kind of clear this out. But I am looking forward to Legacy and would like to start that. But thank you everyone for coming. We'll be back on... not Friday, because Friday, go check out No Fame Pod. GutPunchRP member Kyola is going to be part of his Cyberpunk game, and it looks really interesting. Looks like fun. So come back either Wednesday or Thursday. Well, no, can't do Thursday. Come back Wednesday. We're just gonna commit to it. And hopefully I won't lie. We'll see. Let's go find somebody to raid. See if we can break the curse. We've been doing a really good row of raiding people and then them immediately raiding someone else. Okay, queue times are up. They've only been going for about 2 hours. Okay, this looks pretty cool. It looks like they're playing Beacon the Lighthouse, and they've got some fun backgrounds and overlays going. So let me set this up really quick. Haha! Spelled it right first time. Thank you everyone for coming. This was a blast. I hope to see you on Wednesday. If not, come back next week for Dungeons and Dragons and Fun Times, and check out No Fame Pod on Friday for Cyberpunk. There we go. But bye everyone! Which button? Okay, that one.